Hey, shalom. Yahweh Bashin Yahweh Shah Thumb to all the brothers. Yahweh Shema. Allah Thumb Bashin Yahweh Shah to all the sisters. All right, this is Israelite School, Universal Practical Knowledge. Start out of 1 West, 125th Street, Harlem, New York, under the leadership of Commander General YAHANNA. This is Isupk, Florida, Sabbath service. All right, I am your priest and officer of 500 MAGAZAR. All right, and we're going to go ahead and start up the Sabbath service. All right, because this right here is what you're supposed to be doing on a Saturday. I know a lot of Christians, well, majority of the Christians, they service on a Sunday. All right, but if you're a true follower of Christ, you're supposed to do it on a Saturday, which is the Sabbath. All right, we don't worship the sun god. We worship the Most High power. And he wants you to do it on a Saturday. I mean, Friday sundown to Saturday sundown. That is the Sabbath. All right. Sunday is not the day that you're supposed to have your service. All right. So with that, Sabbath service is now beginning. Right. La Yashala. All right, we're going to set up the prayers. So with that, I said Imidium, which means to stand. Opanya Hakwadam means to turn and face the east. All right. We're going to do the Our Father's prayer in Hebrew first and then in English. All right. All the prayers is in Hebrew and then English. All right. So repeat after me. Abanawa, Shabbat Shemayim, Kodash, Hayah, Shamka, Yahweh, Malakwaka, Taba'ah, Razazayaka, Hayah, Aisha, Ba'arazazah, Kawa, Hayah, Bashamayim, Nathanael, Lakam, Kau, Yawan, Wasalapmanaw, Kawawafnaw, Kasalapnaw, Kawawak Yanaw, Wala'a, Dabianaw, Banasayawan, Abal, Hawashanaw, Mayan, Ra, Kaya, Laka, Amalakwa, Wala'ala, Walapara, La'ai, Walamu, Aman. In English, our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done in earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us of our debts, as we forgive our debtors. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, the power, and the glory, forever. So be it. Hakak, meaning the power in Hebrew. All right. Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Babakashah, Nathanael, Hakak, Hakak, Larapa'ah, Kal Makala'ah, Salaki, Kal Makalah, Wakal Marawa, Hakak, Latahar, Hamatazariah, Haka, La Koyam, Hamafian, Haka, Al Rakawa, Hatama'ala, Lagarshan, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shah, the water, Aman, in the English, Yahweh, in the name of Yahweh Shah, please give us the power to heal all manner of sickness and all manner of disease, the power to cleanse the lepers, the power to raise the dead, the power against unclean spirits, to cast them out. In the name of Yahweh Shah, thank you. So be it. Psalms 121 in the Hebrew. Asha'ah, Ayanya, Al Harim, Haharim, Salaki, Ma'ayan, Yaba'ah, Azaria, Ma'am, Yahweh, Aisha, Shemayim, Wa'aratazah, Al Yathan, Lamawat, Regalka, Al Yanawam, Shamarka, Hana, La'ah, Yanawam, Wala'ala, Yayashan, Shawamar, Yasharala, Yahweh, Shamarka, Yahweh, Tazalka, Al Yat, Yam Yanka, Yawamam, Hashamash, La'ah, Yakaka, Wayara, Bala Yala, Yahweh, Yashamarka, Makalrai, Yashamar, Apnapashka, Yahweh, Yashamar, Tasa Apka, Wabawa Apka, Ma'aika, I will lump. In the English, I will lift up my eyes unto the hills, from whence cometh my help. My help cometh from the Lord, which made heaven and earth. He will not suffer thy foot to be moved. He that keepeth thee will not slumber. Behold, he that keepeth Israel shall neither slumber nor sleep. The Lord is thy keeper. The Lord is thy shade upon thy right hand. The sun shall not smite thee by day, nor the moon by night. The Lord shall preserve thee from all evil. He shall preserve thy soul. The Lord shall preserve thy going out and thy coming in from this time forth and forevermore. Psalms 83 in the Hebrew. Alahayim, Al Dayamakak Flaki, Damayalaka, Al Bakarash, Wa'al, Bakshakwat, Al Kanya, Hana, Awayabyaka, Yahama, Yawan, Wamashanayaka, Nasha'awa, Ra'ach, Al Imaka, Ya'irayo, Salaki, Ya'i, Rayawa, Sawad, Waya, Daya Aitazawa, Al Tasapawanyaka, Amarwa, Lakawa, Wanakapyadam, Magalia, Wala'a, Yazakar, Sham Yasharala, Iwad, Kaya, Nawai, Tazawa, La, Yakatwa, Awyaka, Baryak, Yakaratwa, Ahawya, Adawan, Wa Yasara Slaki, Wa Yasham, I Allah Yam Slaki, Mawa'abu, Wahagari, Gabal, Wa'imon, Wa'amawan, Wa'amalak, Wa'ai Malak, Palasha, Ain Yashabia, Tazawar, Gum Ashawar, Dalawa, Amam, Hayawa, Zarawai, Labanya, Lawat, Salah, Aisha, Laham, Kamayim, Kasaya, Sara'ah, Kayabian, Banakal, Salaki, Banakal, Kwayash, Koyashwan, Nashamadwa, Ba'ayan Da'ara, Hayawa, Daman, La'adaman, Shayatanwa, Nadiyabwa, Slaki, Nadiyab, Mawa, Ka'ara, Wa Kaza'aba, Wa Kazabak, Wa Kazamana, Salaki, Wa Katasala, Katzazai, Wa Katzazal Manai, Kal, Nasa Yakamwa, Ashar, Amaru, Nayarash, Nayarashah, Lanawa, Atha, Na'awat, Alahayim, Alahaya, Sayatongwa, Kagalgala, Kakwash, Lapanya, Rakal, Ka'ash, Zabara'ira, Ya'ira, Waka, Lahaba, Dalahat, Hari, Slaki, Hari, Khan, Daradakman, Bayasa Iruka, Wabasa, Waba, Sawapanya, Sapaka, Slaki, Dabahalam, Mala'a, Panyaham, Palawam, Wayabashwa, Slaki, Waya, Bakwashwa, Shamka, Yahawa, Yabashwa, Wayabala, Slaki, Waya, Bahawa, Ai, Waya Kaparwa, Waya Abawa, Waya Da'aiwa, Kaya, Atha, Shamka, Yahawa, Labadka, Al, Yawan, Al, Kal, Ha'aratza. In the English, keep not thy silence, my power, hold not thy peace, and be not still, O my power, for lo, thy enemies make a tumult, and they that hate thee have lifted up their head. They have taken crafty counsel against thy people, and consulted against thy hidden ones. They have said, come, let us cut them off from being a nation, that the name of Israel may be no more remembrance. For they have consulted together with one consent. They are confederate against thee, the tabernacles of Edom, and the Ishmaelites of Moab, the Hagarenes, Jabal, and Ammon, and Amalek, the Philistines, with the inhabitants of Tyre. Assyrians also join with them. They have hope in the children of Lot. Salah, do unto them as unto the Midianites, as to Sisir, as to Jabin, and the brook of Kisam, which perish and endure. They become as dung for the earth. Make their nobles like a red, and like Zaid. Yea, all their princes like Zabah, and as the Munah, who said, let us take to ourselves the houses of our power in possession. O my power, Make them like the wheel, as the stubble before the wind, as the fire burn up a wood, as the flame set up the mountains on fire. So persecute them with thy temperance, and make them afraid with thy storm. Fill their faces with shame, that they may seek thy name. O my power, let them be confounded and troubled forever. Yea, let them be put to shame and perish, that men may know that thou, whose name alone is Yahweh, art the most high over all the earth. Blessings in the Hebrew. Barak, Atha Yahweh Yahweh Shai, Wa Yamak Mayaka Allah, Wa Mayaka Allah, Wa Alahayim, Wa Tansabah Ya'ah, Alawab Yahanna, Ha Alawabim, Hasararim, Hakwatazah Yayam, Hakakau Yayayim, Slahi, Hakha Yayayim, Waha Akwathian, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, the water, Aman. In the English, bless you, Yahweh, and Yahweh Shah, and Michael, and the angels, Commander General Yahanna, the generals, the captains, the officers, the troopers, and the sisters, Yahweh, in the name of Yahweh Shah, thank you, so be it. All right, SARS, which means to turn, Yeshabia, which means to be seated. Salaki, 1 second. Salaki, bear with me. Bear with me. All right. All right, Yeshabia, which means to be seated. All right, we're going to be reading in Numbers chapter 12 and verse 1. All right. 12 and verse 1. So if you have a Bible, the blue letter, if you have it on your phone, I mean, you can follow along and see exactly what I'm reading at. All right. Hold on. 1 second. Grab my glasses. All right. All right, let's go ahead and get it started. Outside Christ. All right. The water for y'all joining in. All right. All right, we're in the book of Numbers. All right, this is the book of Numbers, chapter 12 and verse 1. All right, 12 and verse 1. Watha Wata, the bar. Mariam, Mariam, Mara, Slaki. Marayam. Wa'aha, Waha, Wa'a, Run. Ra'ahan. Wa'a, Haran. Wamasha. Al. Adawa. Ha'asha. Hakashaya. Ashar. Laquak. Kaya. Ashar. Basaya. Laquak. Verse 2. Waya Amarwa. Harak. Ak. Okay, Ak. Bamasha. The bar. Yahweh. Hala'ah. Gum. Banawa. The bar. Wayashamai. Yahweh. Waha. Ayach. Masha. Agawa. Anawa. Salaki. Anayawa. Akkad. Slaki. Ma'akad. Makal. Ha'adam. Ashar. Al. Panaya. Panya. Ha'al. The ma. Verse 4. Wana Amar. Yahweh. Patah. The Al Mashah, Wa'al Aharan, Wa'al Marayam, Taza Awa, Shalash, the come, Al, Ahal, Mawa'id, Wayata Za'awa, Shalash, the Slaki, Shalash Thumb, Slaki, my bad, Shalash Thumb, Wayarad, Yahweh, Ba'ai Mawad, Anan, Waya Imad, Patak, Ha'ahal, Waya Kara, Salaki, Waya Kara'a, Aharan, Wama Rayam, Waya Taza'awa, Shanaya Hum, Waya Amar, Shama'aiwa Na'a, Dabarar Salaki, Dabar Rayam, Yahaya, Nabaya, Akam, Yahweh, Bamara, Aha, all right, Atawa, Die, Atal, Da'ai, Bakala, Wom, I, Slahi, Akabar, Bawa, La'a, Khan, Abadaya, Abaya, Slaki, Masha, Bakal, Bayataya, Naaman, Hawa'a, verse 8, Pa, Al, Pa, Idamar, Adamar, Hawa, Wamara'a, Wala'a, Bata, Slaki, Bakaya, Bakayat, Da, Slaki, Bakaya, Da, Wata, Mana, Yahweh, Yaba, Yata, Wamad, Y, La'a, Yara, Atham, Ladabar, Da'ai, Badaya, Bamasha, verse 9, Wayakara, Slaki, Wayakar, Apa, Yahweh, come, Wayalak, verse 10, Wahai, Wahai, Na, Slaki, Sarah, Ma'al, Ha'a, Hal, Wahana, Marayam, Matazarayam, Slaki, Matazara, I, Kashal, Slaki, Kashlaga, Kashalaga, Wayapan, Aharan, Al, Mariam, Wahana, Slaki, Wahana, Matazarayam, Slaki, Tazara, I. All right, we'll start right there. That's verse 10, and we'll pick back up at verse 11. All right, so we'll read that in English. It's the book of, let's see. All right, this is the book of Numbers, chapter 12 and verse 1. And Mera'im, Slaki, and Ra'im and Aaron spake unto Moses because of the Ethiopian woman whom he had married, for he had married an Ethiopian woman. Verse 2. And they said, hath the Lord indeed spoke only by Moses? Hath he spoken also by us? The Lord heard it. Now the man Moses was very meek above all men which was upon the earth. And the Lord spake suddenly unto Moses, unto Aaron, and unto Miriam, come out ye there unto the tabernacles of the congregation. And they three came out. And the Lord came down in a pillar of the cloud, and stood in the door of the tabernacle, and called Aaron and Miriam, and they both came forward. Verse 6. And he said, hear now my words. If there be a prophet among you, I, the Lord, will make myself known unto him in a vision, and will speak unto him in a dream. Verse 7, my servant Moses is not so, who is faithful in my house, in mine house. Verse 8, with him will I speak mouth to mouth, even apparently, and not in dark speeches. And the similitude of the Lord shall he behold. Wherefore then were ye not afraid to speak against my servant Moses? Verse 9, and the anger of the Lord was kindled against them, and he departed, and the cloud departed from off the tabernacle. And behold, Miriam became leprous, white as snow. And Aaron looked upon Miriam, and behold, she was leprous. All right. We're going to start at verse 9 in the Hebrew. That was in the English. All right. Everything that we read in the Hebrew, that's what we was reading in the Hebrew, what we read in the English. All right. All right. This is the book of Numbers, chapter 12 and verse 11. Waya Amar, Aharon, Al, Mashah, Bayah, Ada, Nayah, Al, Na'ah, the Shah, Nawa, Kata, Ata, Ashar, Nawa'al, Nawa, Wa'ashamar, Kata, Anawa, Al, Na'ah, Dahaya, Kamath. All right, that was verse 12. I had entered in verse 12. Couple of words. All right. Ashar, Bataza'ah, the Wa, Marakam, Amawa, Waya Akal, Katazaya, Basharawa, verse 13. Waya Tazai, Kwa, Mashah, Al, Yahweh, La Amar, Al, Na'ah, Rapa'ah, Na'ah, La, Laha, or La Slaki. Verse 14. Waya Amar, Yahweh, Al, Mashah, Wa'abayah, Slaki. Wa'abayah, Yarak, Bapan, Ya, Slaki. Bapanya, Hala'ah, Dakalam, Shaba'ite, Yamayam, that's a God. Shaba'ite, Yamayam, Makarataza, Lamakana, Wa'akar, Da'asap, Slaki, Da'asap. Verse 15. Watasa, Shalaki, Wata, Sagara. All right. Marayam, Makara, Shalaki, Makawataza, Lamakana, Shaba'ite, Yamayam, Waha'im, La'ah, Nasa'ah, Aid, Ha'asa, Asap, Mariam, verse 16, Wa'akar, Nasa Iwa, Ha'aim, Makatazar, Wath, Wayakanawa, Bamada, Slagi, Bamadabar, Pa'ara, Slaki, Pa'aran. All right. That's verse 16. So we'll go ahead and end that right there. That was the end of chapter 12. All right. That was the end of chapter 12. So we'll go ahead and end that off real quick, and we'll start on chapter 13 after. All right. We was on chapter 11. All right. This is the book of Numbers, chapter 12, verse 11, in the bastard's tongue. And Aaron said unto Moses, O my Lord, account not to us the sin which we committed in our folly. Verse 12, let her not be as one dead, who emerges from his mother's womb, with half his flesh eaten away. Verse 13, so Moses cried out to the Lord, saying, O my power, pray, heal her. Verse 14, but the Lord said to Moses, if her father spat in her face, will she not bear her shame for 7 days? Let her be shut up, let her be shut out of the camp for 7 days, and then let her be remitted. Verse 15, so Miriam was shut out of the camp 7 days, and the people did not march on until Miriam was remitted. Verse 16, after the people set out for Hazeroth and encamped in the wilderness of Paran. All right. So we'll go ahead and start on verse 13. All right. All right. This is the book of Numbers, chapter 13 and verse 1. Wayadabar, Yahweh, Al, Mashah, La'amar, Malach, Slaki, Malach, Lach, Anashayam, Waya the Slaki, Waya the Ra, Slaki, Waya the Rawa, Arataza, Kana'ite, Slaki, Kana'ain, Ashar, Anaya, Nathan, Labanawa, Slaki, Labanawa, Yasharala, Ayash, Akkad, Ayash, Akkad, Lamata, Abata Yawa, Bata Yawa, Dashala, Slaki, Dashala, Kawa, Kao, Nasaya, Baham. Verse 3, Wayashalach, Atham, Mashah, Mamada, Slaki, Mamadabar, Pa'aran, Al, Payah, Yahweh, Kalam, Anashayam, Slaki, Anashyam, Ra'ayash, Slaki, Ra'ashayah, Bunya, Yasharala, Hama, Wa'ala, Shayamatham, Lamata, Ra'ara, Wa, Awa, Ban, Slaki, Shamawai, Ban, Zakar, Slaki, Zakawar, Slaki, Zakawar, Lamata, Shamai, one, Shamai one, Shapat, Slaki, Shapat, Ban, Kawara, Slaki, Ka, Waraya, Lamata, Wahawa, Yahawa, Wahaya, it's like Wahawa, Yahawa, Da, Kalaba, Ban, Yapana, Lamata, Yayash, it's like Ya, it's like Ya, Shashakar, it's like Ya, Shashakar, Yagaal, Bun, Yawasa, Lamata, Aparayum, Howard Shlaki, Hawashah, Bun, Nawan, Lamata, Banaya, Man, Palataya, Ban, Rapa, Wa'a, verse 10. Lamata, Zabah, Walam, Slaki. Zabah, Walan, Lana, Slaki. Zabah, Lana, Gadaza, Ga, Daya Allah, Ban, Sawadaya, verse 11. Lamata, Yawasa, Lamasa, it's like Lamata, Manasha, Gadaya, Sawasuya, verse 12. All right, now we'll stop right there at verse 11 and we'll pick up at verse 12. All right, so I'll pick it up at the beginning of the chapter. All right, it's the book of Numbers, chapter 13 and verse 1. The Lord spoke unto Moses, saying, send men to scout the land of Canaan, which I am giving to the Israelite people. Send one man from each of their ancestral tribe, each one a chieftain among them. Verse 3. So Moses, by the Lord's command, sent them out for the wilderness of Paran, all the men being leaders of the Israelites. Verse 4. And these were their names: from the tribe of Reuben, Shamu, son of Zakar. From the tribe of Simeon, Shaphat, Shaphat, son of Hori. From the tribe of Judah, Caleb, son of Jephani. Verse 7. From the tribe of Issachar, Agal, son of Joseph. Verse 8. From the tribe of Ephraim, Hosea, son of Nun. Verse 9. From the tribe of Benjamin, Palatai, son of Rafu. Verse 10. From the tribe of Zebulun, Gadiel, son of Sudai. From the tribe of Joseph, namely the tribe of Manasseh, Gadai, son of Susai. All right. Now we're going to pick back up back in the English. In the Hebrew. Salaki. All right. This is the book of Numbers, chapter 13 and verse 12. Lamata, done. I, Maya Allah. Ban, Gamalaya. Lamata, Ashar. Satawa Ra. Sata war. Ban, Maya Ka'al. Lamata, Napath, Laya, Nakabaya, Na Khabaya, Ban, Wapasaya, Lamataha, Slaki, Lamata, God, Ga'ai, Wa Allah, Ban, Makaya, Makaya, Allah, Shamawa, Ha'ana, Shayam, Amar, Shalach, Masha, Lata, war, Ha'aratazar, Waya Kara, Slaki, Waya Karaya, Kara'a, Masha, Lahawa, Y, Bun, Nawan, Yahweh, Shai, Salaki. Oh, my bad, Salaki. Laha Washai. Lahawashai. My bad. Bun. Nawan. Yahawashai. All right. Where we start that? 12, 22. All right. Waya Shalach. Atham. Masha. La Tawar. Aratazah. Kana'ain. Waya Amar. Ahau Slaki. Alaham. Lawa. Za. Banagab. Slaki. Banagaba. Wa'ai. Layatum. Hahar. Verse 18. Ra'aya. Ra'aya. Ra'ayathum. Ha'aratazah. Mom. or Ma, Salaki. Hawa'ah, Wa'ath, Ha'ain, Hayashab, Hayashab, Aliyah, Kazah, Salaki, Kazak, Hawa'ah, Harapa, Hama'ai, Hama'ite, Hawa'ah, Ain, Rob, verse 19, Wama, Ha'aratazah, Aisha, Hawa'ah, Yeshab, Ba, Hata, Hatawaba, Hawa'ah, Wa'ai, Wama, Ha'ai, Rayam, Ashar, Hawa'ah, Yawashlaki, Yawashab, Bahana, Habama, Ha, Bamaka, Nayam, Ain, Bama, Ba, Maba, Slaki, Ba, Maba Tazar, Yam, verse 20, Wama, Ha'aratza, Hasha, Mana, Haya'ah, Raza, Hayasha, Slaki, Hayash, Ba, Aitza, Ain, Ayan, Wahata, Slaki, Wahadak, Zakatham, Walaka, Slaki, Walakwa, Kata, Mea, Khatam, Walakwa, Kwatam, Khatam, Slaki, Maparayam, Ha'aratza, Wahaya, Mayam, Yamaya, Bakawa, Raya, Ana, Bayam, verse 21. Waya Allah, Slaki, Waya Alawa, Waya the Ra wa, Waya the Ra wa, I, Ha'aratza, Mama Damar, Tazan, I, Rakab, Laba'a, Khama. All right. So that's the end of 21, and we'll pick back up at 12. All right. All right. This is the book of Numbers, chapter 13 and verse 12. Of the tribe of Dan and Mu, Slaki, and Miel, the son of Gemalai. Verse 13. Of the tribe of Asher, Shathar, the son of Michael. Verse 14. Of the tribe of Naphtali, Nabai, the son of Vophsi. Verse 15. Of the tribe of Gad, Jeuel, the son of Makai. Verse 16. These are the names of the men which Moses sent to spy out the land. And Moses called Oshia, the son of Nun, Jehoshaphat, Jehoshua. Verse 17. And Moses sent them to spy out the land of Canaan, and said unto them, get you up these ways southward, and go up into the mountain. Verse 18. And see the land, what it is, and the people that dwell therein, whether they be strong or weak, few or many. Verse 19. And what land is that they dwell in, whether it be good or bad, and what cities there be that they dwell in, whether in tents or in strongholds. Verse 20. And what the land is, whether it be fat or lean, whether there be wood therein or not, and be ye of good courage, and bring of the fruit of the land. Now the time was the time of the first grapes. So they went up and searched the land from the wilderness of Zin until Rehob, as the men come to Hamath. All right, so that's the end of 21, and we'll pick back up at 22. All right, in the Hebrew. All right. This is the book of Numbers, chapter 13 and verse 22. Wayah, alawa, banagab, wayah ba'a, I, kabar one. All right. Washam, Akadia, Man, Shashaya, Wa, Labaya, Yalayad, Slaki, Ya, Laya, the Ya, Ha'ai, Nakwa, Wakad, Ra, Wan, Shabai, Shanayam, Naba, Slaki, Laban, Naba, Natha, Lapanya, Taza'ain, Matazarayim, verse 13. Waya Ba'iwa, I, Nakal, Ashakal, Wayakarat, it's like it, Wayakarat, Wa, Masham, Zamawa, Ra, Wa'asha, Kawal, Anabayam, Akkad, Wayasha, Ahawa, Bamaya, it's like it, Bama, Wata, it's like it, or Wata, Bashanayam, Waman, Harama, Nayam, Waman, Hataya, Slaki, Hata'a, Nayam, verse 24. Lamakwa, Wam, Hawa'a, Kora'a, Nakal, Ashab, Slaki, Kawal, Al, Akadwa, Ha'asha, Kawal, Ashar, Karawa, Slaki, Karathaw, Kara, the Wa, Masham, Banaya, Yasharala, verse 25. So, all right. Wayasha Bawa, Matawara, Slaki, Matawar, Ha'arataza, Makoratazar, Arab, Ayam, Yawam, Slaki, Arabayim, Yawam, verse 26. Waya Lakadwa, Waya Ba'iwa, Al, Mashah, Wa'al, Aharan, Wa'al, Kal, Ada, Bunya, Yasharala, Al, Slaki, Madabar, Ba'aran, Kodash, Wayasha Yabwa, Atham, Dabar, Wa'ai, Slaki, Wa'af, Kal, Ha'ida, Waya Ra'a, Slaki, Waya Ra'a Wam, Af, Parayam, Ha'aratazab, verse 27. Wayasak, Rawa, Lawa, Waya Amarwa, Ba'anawa, Slaki, Ba'a Nawa, Al, Ha'aratazab, Shar, Shalak, Tanawa, Wagam, Zabath, Kalab, Wadash, Slaki, Wadashab, Hawa'a, Wazah, Paraya, verse 28. Apat, Kaya, Izah, Ha'ain, Hayashab, Ba'aratazah, Waha'ai, Rayam, Slaki, Wahariyam, Batazar, Wa, Gadalah, Mar, Slaki, Ma'ad, Wagam, Yala the Ya, Slaki, Yala the Ya, Ha'ain Kwa, Ra'aya Nawa, Sham, verse 29. Amar, Slaki, Amar, Laqua, Slaki, Amalak, Yawashab, Ba'aratazah, Hanagab, Wahakad, Wahaka, the Ya, Wahaya, Wasaya, Wasaya, Waha Amarwa. It's like it. Waha Amarya, Yawashab, it's like it. Bahara, Wahaka, Wahakana, Aniya, Yawashab, Al, Hayam, Wa'al, Yad, Hayaradaya, it's like it. Haya, Radan. All right. Verse 30. Wayahasa. It's like it. Wayahasa. Kalab. Ah. A'ain. Al. Mashah. Waya Amar. Allah. Allah. Na'ai. Na'ila. Na'ila. Waya Rashanawa. Ata. Kaya. Yakawal. Nawakal. Laha. Verse 31. We're going to go ahead and finish this on out. All right. Verse 31 is Waha'a Nashayam. Ashar. Alawa. Armawa. Amarwa. La'a. Nawakal. La'ala. Wath. Al. Ha'ain. Kaya. Ka. Salaki. Ka. Zakwa. Zak. Kazak. Salaki. Kaya Kazak. Hawa'a. Mama Nawa. Verse 32. Wayawa. Salaki. Waya. Watazar. Wa'awa. Ya'awa. The Bath. Ha'aratazar. Ashar. Tharawa. Ata. Al. Banaya. Banya. Salaki. Yasharala. La Amar. Ha'aratazar. Ashar. I. Baranawa. Ba. Lata. War. Lata war. Ata. Ata. Arataza. Akalath. Yawashab. Ya. Hawa'a. Wakal. Ha'ain. Ashar. Ra'a. Yanawa. All right. But the waka. Anashaya. Anashya. All right. Madawa. Verse 32, verse 33. Washam. Ra'ayanwa. Hana Payala Yam. Banya. Anakwa. Slaki. Anak. Man. Hanapa Layam. Ha Napanya. It's like it. Hanapalaya Yum. Wana Hayam. It's like it. Wana Haya. Ba'ai Yana Ya. Ba'ai Yana Yana Wa. Kakwa Kakwa Kakak. It's like a Kakak. Gabayam. Wakan. Haya Yanawa. Ba'ai Yana Yaham. All right. So that's the end of verse 13. Chapter 13. All right. All right, we're going to start at where we left off, and that's verse 22. All right, in the English. This is the book of Numbers, chapter 13, verse 22. And they ascended by the south and came unto Hebron, where Iman, Sheshai, and Talmani, the children of Anak, where now Hebron was built 7 years before Zuan in Egypt. All right, in Egypt, verse 23. And they came unto brook of Ishakal, and cut down from thence a branch with one cluster of grapes, and they buried it between two upon a staff, and they brought of the pomegranates and of the figs. Verse 24. The place was called the brook of Ishakal, because of the cluster of grapes which the children of Israel cut down from thence. Verse 25. And they returned from searching of the land after 40 days. Verse 26. And they went and came to Moses and to Aaron and to all the congregation of the children of Israel unto the wilderness of Paran to Kadesh, and brought back word unto them and unto all the congregation, and showed them the and showed them the fruit of the land. Verse 27. And they told him and said, we came unto the land whither thou sendest us, and surely it flowed with milk and honey, and these is the fruit of it. Verse 28. Nevertheless, the people be strong that dwell in the land, and the cities are walled and very great. And moreover, we saw the children of Anak there. Verse 29. The Amalekites dwell in the land of the south, and the Hittites and the Jebusites and the Amorites dwell in the mountains, and the Canaanites dwell by the sea and by the coast of Jordan. Verse 30. And Caleb stilled the people before Moses and said, let us go up at once and possess it, for we are well able to overcome it. Verse 31. But the men that went up with him said, we be not able to go up against the people, for they are stronger than we. Verse 32. And they brought up evil reports of the land which they have searched unto the children of Israel, saying, the land through which we have gone to search it, it is slacking. It's a land that eateth up the inheritance thereof. And all the people that we saw in it are men of a great stature. Verse 33. And there we saw the giants, the sons of Anak, which come of the giants. And we were in our own sight as grasshoppers. And so we were in their sight. All right. So that is the end of chapter 13. And we're going to finish off in chapter 14. Chapter 14 and verse 19. All right. All right, this is the book of Numbers, chapter 14 and verse 1. All right, in the Hebrew. Wata sha'ah kal ha'ai da'ai. I'm sorry. Ha'ai da waya tayawa ath kwawalam waya da slaki waya bakawa ha'ain balaya la ha hawa'a. Verse 2. Waya la nawa ow. Salaki. All right. Masha wa'ow aharan slaki aharan cow bunya yasharala waya amarwa alaham cow ha'ada lawa mata nawa ba'arataza matazarayim awa bamad slaki madabar bamadar slaki, my bad, ba madabar hazaha lawa matanawa ma tanawa walama Yahweh. All right, we just enter into verse 3. All right. Mabadaya slaki. Maba ya'a ata nayawa ata nawa al ha'aratza haza'a la napal slaki la na pala bakarab nashaya nawa wasa no watapa nawa yaha yawa labaza halawa sawa lanawa shawab matazar yama. Verse 4. Waya amarwa ayash al akadya slaki akadyawa na Natha Nawa. It's like Natha no na. Natha na. Ra'ash. Wanash. Waba. Matazar. Yama. Verse 5. Wayapala. Masha. Wa'a. Haran. Al. Panayaham. Lapanya. Kal. Quahal. Adath. Banya. Yasharala. Verse 6. Wayahawa. Waya. Hawash. Like Waya. Hawasha. Waya Hawasha. Ban. Nawana. Slacking. Nawana. Wakalab. Ban. Yapana. Man. Hata. Rayam. Ah. Ha'arazazah. Korab. Iowa. Bagada. Ba. Gadaya. Ba. Gadaya. Waya Marwa. Al. Kal. Adath. Bunya. Yasharala. La Amar. Ha'arazazah. Ashar. Abara. Nawa. Ba. Latha. Lathawar. Slacking. La. The war. Atha. Sawaba. Ha'arazah. Ma'ara. Slacking. Ma'akad. My bad. Slacking. Ma'ad. Ma'ada. Ma'ada. Verse 8. Iron. Kapatza. Bunya. Yahweh. Wahabayawa. Slacking. Waha. Waya'a. Atha Nawa. Al. Ha'arazah. Haza'ah. Wanatha. Wanathana. Nanawa. Aratazah. Ashar. Hawa'ah. Zabath. Kalabah. Wadabash. Verse 9. Ak. Bayahawa. Al. Damara. Dawa. Wa'atham. Al. Thayara'awa. Ah. Ain. Ha'aratazah. Right. All right. Kaya. Lakama. Oh, Slocky. 1 second, y'all. It's like for the delay. All right. Where am I? 14. All right, that's okay. I'll just start back. I'll just start back at the beginning. All right. Matter of fact, at verse 10. Waya Amarwa, Kal, Ha'aida, Ha'aida, Ha, Laraga, Wam, Atham, Ba'a Slaki, Ba'a Bana, Ba'a Banyam, Wakal, Slaki, Wakal, Bawad, Yahweh, Nara'ah, Ba'ahal, Mawa'ai, Al, Kal, Banya, Yasharala, verse 11. Waya Amar, Yahweh, Al, Mashah, Aid, Anah, Yana'ah, Taza Nawa, Salaki, Taza Naya, Ha'ain, Hazaha, Wa'aid, Anah, La'ah, Ya'ah, Maya Nawa, Banya, Wakal, Ha'atha, Wa, Ashar, Aishayah, Slaki, Aishayah, the Yah, Bakwar, Bawa, verse 12. Akanaya, Slaki, Aka, Nawa, Bada, Slaki, Badabar, Wa'awa, Wa'ara, Slaki, Wa'awa, Rashnawa, Wa'ai, Shah, Athak, Lagawa, Slaki, Lagawaya, got a wall. Wa'ai, Tazawam, Mama Nawa, verse 13. Waya Amar, Ashar, Al, Yahweh, Washa, Ma'aiwa, Maltazar, Rayam, Maltazarium, Kaya, Ha'ala, Slaki, Ha'alayam, Slaki, I, Layath, Baka, Kak, Ath, Ha'ain, Hazaha, Makarabwa, verse 14. Slaki, Wa'a, Marawa, Al, Yawashab, Ha'arazah, Haza'ah, Shama'aiwa, Kaya, Atha, Yahweh, Bakurab, Ha'ain, Hazahah, Ashar, Ayan, Ba'ayan, Nara'ah, Atha, Yahweh, Wa'ai, Nanak, Ahmad, Alham, Wabai, Mad, Anak, it's like Anna, Ata, Alak, Lapan, Yaham, Yawamam, Wabai, Mawad, Ash, Layala, verse 15, Wahamath, Ha'ain, Hazahah, Ka'ayash, Akkad, Wa'amarwa, Hagawa, Yum, Ashar, Shemai, Slaki, Shemaiwa, Slaki, Shemai, Shemaka, La'amar, verse 16. Mabalah, Tayah, Yakalah, Yahweh, Laha Baya'ah, Ha'ain, Hazahah, Al, Haratazah, Ashar, Nashad, Slaki, Nashabai, Laham, Wayashak, Tam, Bamad, Bar, Slaki, Mabadar, Madar, Slaki, Bamadabar, Salaki. Verse 17. Wa'aitha. Yagadal. Na. Kak. Adanawa. It's like Adanaya. Ka'asha. Dabarath. La'amar. And verse 18. Yahweh. Arak. Apan. It's like Apayam. Warab. Kasad. Nasha'ah. I won. Wapashai. Wanna kwa. La'ah. Yanaqua. Quad. I won. Abawa. It's like it. Bawath. Al. Bayan. It's like it. Bayam. Al. Shalashim. Wa'al. Waba'aiwo. It's like it. Wa'al. Rabba. Ayam. All right. That was the end of that. And we'll get it back in the English. All right. This is the book of Numbers, chapter 14 and verse 1 in the English, the Bastard's Tome. All right. And all the congregation lifted up their voice, and cried, and the people wept that night. Verse 2. And all the children of Israel murmured against Moses and against Aaron. And the whole congregation said unto them, who God that we had died, like would God that we had died in the land of Egypt, or would God we had died in this wilderness? And wherefore hath the Lord brought us into this land to fall by the sword, that our wives and our children should be a prey? Were it not better, were it not better for us to return into Egypt? All right, I just want to speak on that, right? So this part right here is the same way that coming into this truth. All right, when you come into this truth, you know that you have to shed yourself of the world. All right, and it shows so similar to that. All right, you know the requirements of changing yourself or being reborn again, that you have to stop doing the things that you used to do. Everything is not the same. You know what I mean? What they call it, they say it's boring. All right. Or they say that you're a good boy because you don't smoke, you don't eat certain things, you don't hang out like how you used to do. You know what I mean? You don't sell drugs, you're a good boy. All right. And people like that, they don't see that you're trying to make a change for the Most High. All right, when some people come in this truth, they end up falling out of the truth. All right, the same way it symbolizes how the people of Israel was. All right, when Moses had led them into the wilderness. All right, same way we are inside of this world. All right, you come into the truth, you get so accustomed to what you used to. When you come into the truth, it's like everything is not the same anymore. All right. You have family members that, you know what I mean, that just mess with you because you don't change yourself. You don't hang out like you used to do. All right. You miss having birthdays and Christmas, and your people's like, oh yeah, we doing this on this day, on this holiday. Oh, we finna have a big party. We finna get together and be a big family and all this stuff. And if you're not strong in this truth, you will end up falling back into this world. All right. You have to strengthen yourself by getting in these classes. All right. So it's similar, just like the people in the world, the same way the children of Israel was when they came up out of Egypt. All right. They wanted to return back to Egypt, just like people in the truth that's not rooted in this truth. You will end up going back into the world. All right. And when you go back into the world, you have things that happens to you. All right. It's supposed to happen to you because it's supposed to be so horrifying. It'll make you look at the Most High like, you know what? I think it'd be better for me to be on that side than to be back doing what I used to do. Because you have to understand, things is going to happen. All right. A lot of things is going to happen because you're not standing in this truth. All right. This is where the Lord wants you to be at. All right. And this is where you're supposed to be at. It was your calling. The Lord called you. You know what I mean? What's the saying? Many are called, but few are chosen. You have to be the one that's chosen. You have to give up everything. You know what I mean? If you're not rooted in this truth, you will get withered away. All right, you would get blown away by the wind. All right. So you have to be strengthened. So that's why it's important for you to get in these classes. All right. But don't think for a second that, you know what I mean, when you go back in the truth, everything is just going to be all good. All right. It may be all good because ain't nothing happened. but guaranteed it's going to happen. The Lord just showing you enough mercy for you to get your butt back into this truth. If not, you have to get yourself prepared for every curse that's going to happen to you. All right. You can't blame nobody. You have your opportunity. Get in this truth and get rooted. All right. So let me go ahead and keep going. Verse 4. And they said one to another, let us make a captain and let us return into Egypt. All right. They want to go back to Egypt. They didn't want to be away from everything and live the life that the Lord wanted them to live. All right. They wanted to go back into the world. Back into Egypt. All right. Up under the Egyptian god, the Pharaoh. All right. Because they feel like I was watching some on, I think it was like YouTube or something like that. And it was a black female, a sister, Salaki. She was a sister. And she was like, you know what? I think it'll be better if we are up under our oppressor, like the white man. Said it'll be a whole lot better to be up under the white man because they get treated better. All right. They don't have to worry about too much of anything. All right. But you have to realize, all right, the Lord is the one that's going to protect you. You're better up under the Most High. And without the Most High protection and his love and his guidance, you're headed for destruction. All right. You can't feel like that being up under oppression is better because you get a chance to celebrate holidays, you get to party, you get to smoke weed, you get to go sell drugs, you get to be a whore, you know what I mean? You get to go have sex with many a women, you know what I mean? You can eat crab, lobster, shrimp, and pork because you feel like it's better if you return back to the world. It's like the Israelites want to return back to Egypt. All right, they said, let us make a captain. All right. And let us return back to Egypt. All right. They wanted to pick a captain like, hey, no, we're going to follow your lead and we're going to go back into Egypt because we had a better life in Egypt. All right. But they was up under oppression. But like I said, like the sister was saying, it's better that we be up under the oppression, up under the white man, because at least they feed us. At least they clothe us. At least they give us water. All right. But you have to understand the Lord does everything for you. The Lord is the reason why you're still living. The Lord is the reason why you're still here. All right. Choose you this day who you may serve. All right. You have to choose. You can't serve two masters. You can only serve one, but you're going to love one and hate the other. All right. Verse 5. Then Moses and Aaron fell on their faces before all the assemble of the congregation of the children of Israel. Verse 6. And Joseph the son of Nun and Caleb the son of Jephunneh, which were of them that searched the land, rent their clothes. And they spake unto all the company of the children of Israel, saying, the land which we passed through to search it is a exceedingly good land. Verse 8. If the Lord delight in us, then he will bring us into this land and give it us, a land which flow with milk and honey. Verse 9. Only rebel, not ye against the Lord, neither fear ye the people of the land, for they are bread for us. All right. their defense is depart from them, and the Lord is with us. Fear them not. All right, because you have to realize, all right, by serving the Lord, when you serve the Lord, you don't have to worry about anything, fear anything. It don't matter. It don't matter if you have people that's many in numbers and more stronger than you. If you're serving the Lord is going to be with you. He is going to be your strength. He's going to be your guidance. He's going to be your protection. All right. That's why we need the Lord. All right. We need to serve the Lord so we can get our power back, so we can get our land back. We can get our God back. All right. We need all of that back. All right. All right. Verse 10. But all the congregation bed stones. It's like he bed stones them with stones. And the glory of the Lord appeared in the tabernacles of the congregation before all the children of Israel. Verse 11. And the Lord said unto Moses, how long will this people provoke me? All right, it's a question. And how long will it be ere they believe me? For all the signs which I have showed among them. Verse 12. I will smite them with the pestilence and disinherit them, and will make them and make of thee a greater nation and mightier than they. All right. And this like the Lord is saying, listen, this is going to happen to them. All right. Like it happened to us now. It happened to us during the time of Deuteronomy. I'm just say that, right? It happened to us. All right, when we didn't obey the Most High, these curses came upon us. All right, and we have to understand that's why we always in the ISUPK we always say, you know what I mean, you got to come back to the law, statutes, commandments, man. All right, you got to come back to the law, statutes, commandments, because we're going to continue to be in these curses. We're going to continue to be in these conditions, and we must get out of these conditions. All right, and the only way is to come back to the law, statutes, commandments. All right. Verse 13. And Moses said unto the Lord, then the Egyptians shall hear it, for thou broughtest up this people in thy might from among them. Verse 14. And they will tell it to the inheritance of this land. For they have heard that thou art Slahim. But they have heard that thou, Lord, art among these people, that thou, Lord, art seen face to face, and that thy cloud standeth over them, and that thou goest before them by daytime in the pillar of a cloud, and in the pillar of fire by night. Verse 15. Now, if thou shalt kill all these people as one man, then a nation which have heard the fame of thee will speak, saying, verse 16, because the Lord was not able to bring these people into the land which he swore unto them, therefore he have slain them in the wilderness. And now I beseech thee, let the power of my Lord be great, according as thou hast spoken, saying, verse 18, the Lord is long suffering, all right, and of great mercy, forgiving iniquities and transgression, by no means clearing the guilty, visiting the iniquity of the father upon the children unto the third and fourth generation. All right. So, like I said, I mean, the Lord is long suffering. All right, the reason why you may see things is not happening to people yet, just like I always hear this too, right? When we speak about the curses and everything like that, you have people that say, well, we also say, it's not good that you smoke because the Lord hates that. These things is going to happen to you if you smoke. They'll bust out with, oh yeah, my uncle been smoking for 80 years and he haven't died yet. All right. But you have to understand the Lord is long suffering. All right. But just know you just making it worse for yourself. You making it so hard that you smoking for that long. When it's time for you to get healthy, when you finally feel the wrath of the Lord, it's gonna be too late. Some people be trying to stop smoking, be trying to drink supplements and different things that help them to breathe and clear their lungs and everything. It's gonna be too late because the Lord had mercy on you for so long, and you still chose not to change. So now, when the Lord bring the wrath upon you, that's it, right? So that concludes the class. All right, we're going to pick back up in Numbers chapter 14 and verse 19. All right. So with that, we're going to go ahead and end the class. All right. La Yashala. All right. So with that, I said I might him, which means to stand. We're going to set up the Lord's Prayer. Wapanya Hakwadam means to turn and face the east. Repeat after me. All right. We're going to say it in the Hebrew, and then we're going to say it in the English. All right. All right. Repeat after me. Abanawa, Shabbat Shemayim, Kodash, Hayah, Shamka, Yahweh, Malakwaka, Laba'ah, Ratazayik, Slaki, Ratazaka, Hayah, Aisha, Ba'aratazah, Kawa, Hayah, Bashamayim, Nathanael, Lakam, Kal, Yawam, Wasalapnanawa, Kawawapnawa, Kasalapnawa, Kawawapyanawa, Wala'ah, Abiyanawa, Malasayawan, Abal, Awashanawa, Mayan, Rai, Hayah, Laka, Amalakwa, Wala'ala, Walapara, La'ai, Walamyu, Man. All right, in English, what we said was, Our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name, thy kingdom come, thy will be done in earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us of our debts, as we forgive our debtors. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, the power, and the glory, forever. So be it. All right, a cup means the power. All right, in the Hebrew, Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Baba Bashar, Nathanael, Hakaf, Lara Pa'ah, Kau Makala, Wakau Marawa, Hakaf, Lara Tahar, Hamatzararium, Slaki, Hamatzararium, Hakaf, La Koyam, Amathium, Slaki, Hakaf, Al Rakawa, Hatama'ala, Lagarshim, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, the water Aman. In English, Yahweh, in the name of Yahweh Shah, please give us the power to heal all manner of sickness and all manner of disease, the power to cleanse the lepers, the power to raise the dead, the power against unclean spirits, to cast them out. In the name of Yahweh Shah, thank you, so be it. All right, Psalms 121 in the Hebrew. Asha'ah. It's like a young. Ayanya. Al Hahari. Ma'ayan. Yaba'ah. Azari. Ma'am. Yahweh. Aisha. Shamayam. Wa'aratazah. Ayathan. Lamawat. Regarka. Al Yanawam. Shamarka. Hana. La'a. Yanawam. Wala'ala. Yayashan. Shawamar. Yasharala. Yahweh. Shamarka. Yahweh. Tazalka. Al Yad. Yamyanka. Yawamam. Ashamash. La'aya Kaka. Wayarak. Bala Yala. Yahweh. Yashamarka. Makal Rai. Yashamar. Athanapashka. Yahweh. Yashamar. Taza Afka. Wabawa Afka. Ma'ai. Wa'ai I will long. In the English, I will lift up my eyes unto the hills, from whence cometh my help. My help cometh from the Lord, which made heaven and earth. He will not suffer thy foot to be moved. He that keepeth thee will not slumber. Behold, he that keepeth Israel shall neither slumber nor sleep. The Lord is thy keeper. The Lord is thy shade upon thy right hand. The sun shall not smite thee by day, nor the moon by night. The Lord shall preserve thee from all evil. He shall preserve thy soul. The Lord shall preserve thy going out and thy coming in from this time forth and forevermore. All right. Psalms 83 in the Hebrew. Alahayim. Al Dayamalaka. Slaki. Al Damayalaka. Al Thashak. Al Thashak. Al Thakarash. Wa Al Thashakwa. Al Kaya. Hana. Awadika. Yahamawat Slaki. Waha Mayawan. Wamasanayaka. Wama Shanayaka. Nasha'awa. Ra'ash. Al Aimaka. Ya'ariyawa. Sawad. Waya. Daya Aita was Slaki. Waya. Daya I. Tazawa. Al Tasapawanyaka. Amarwa. Lakawa. Wanakakidon. Magawa. Slaki. Magalia. Wala'a. Yazakar. Sham Yasharala. Iwad. Kaya. Nawa Aitazawar. La. Yakadwa, Alyaka, Barya, Yakarathwa, Ahawya, Adawam, Wayashamai, Waya, Shamai, Alayam, Mawa'aba, Wahagariam, Gabal, Wa'im Mawam, Wa'ai Mawan, Wa'ai Malak, Palashah, Ain Yashabya, Tazawar, Gum Ashawar, Nalawa, Amam, Hayawa, Zarawai, Labanya, Lawat, Salah, Aisha, Laham, Kamayim, Kasaya Saraya, Sara'ah, Kayabian, Banakal, Kwayashwan, Nashamadwa, Ba'ayan, Slak, Ba'ayan Da'ara, Ayawa, Damad, La'adama, Shayatamwa, Nadiyab Mawa, Ka'ara, Wakazabah, Wakazabak, Waka Tazamanai, Kal, Nasayakamwa, Ashar, Salaki, Amarwa, Nayarashu, Nayarashah, Lanawa, Atha, Na'awak, Alahayam, Shayatamwa, Kagogana, Kakwash, Lapanya, Rakal, Ka'ash, Nabara'ira, Ya'ira, Waka, Lahaba, Lalahat, Hari, Khan, Daradatma, Basa Arayika, Wabasawa, Patka, Dabahala, Salaki, Dabahalam, Mala'ah, Panyaham, Palawan, Wayabakwashwa, Shamka, Yahawa, Bashwa, Aslaki, Yabashwa, Wayabahawa, Ai, Wayakaparwa, Wayabadwa, Wayadaiwa, Kaya, Atha, Shamka, Yahawa, Labadka, Al, Yawan, Al, Kal, Harataza. Right, in the English, what we said was, keep not thy silence, O my power. Hold not thy peace, and be not still, O my power. For lo, thy enemies make a tumult, and they that hate thee have lifted up the head. They have taken crafty counsel against thy people, and they consulted against thy hidden ones. They have said, come, let us cut them off from being a nation, that the name of Israel may no longer be remembered. For they have consulted together with one consent. They are confederate against thee, the tabernacles of Edom, and the Ishmaelites of Moab, and the Hagarenes, Jabal, Ammon, and Amalek, the Philistines, with an inheritance of Tyre. Assyrians also joined with them. They have hope in the children of Lot, Salah. Do unto them as unto the Midianites, as to Sisir, as the brook Slaki, as to Jabin, at the brook of Kison, which perished at Endor. They become as dung for the earth. Let them Slaki make their nobles like a red, and like Zeid, yea, all their princes like Zebah and as Amunah, who said, let us take to ourselves the houses of our power and possessions, O my power. Make them like the wheel, as the stubble before the wind, as the fire burneth a wood, and as the flame setteth the mountains on fire. So persecute them with thy temperance, and make them afraid with thy storm. Fill their faces with shame, that they may seek thy name. O Lord, let them be confounded and troubled forever. Let them be put to shame and perish, that men may know that thou, whose name alone is Yahweh, art the most high over all the earth. All right, Barak, which means bless. All right, we'll read it in the Hebrew. Barak atah Yahweh wa Yahweh Shah, wa ma yaka'ala, wa alahayim, ma tazabah ya'ah, ala wap yahanna, ha ala wapyim, ha sararium, ha kwatazayanyim, ha kak yad slaki, ha kach, ha cha, yayoyim, wa ha akwapyim, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, the water, Aman. In the English, what we said was, bless you, Yahweh, and Yahweh Shah, and Michael, and the angels, Commander General YAHANNA, the generals, the captains, the officers, the troopers, the sisters, Yahweh. In the name of Yahweh Shah, thank you. So be it. All right, SARS, which means turn, right? And that concludes the Sabbath service. So with that, I say shalom, Yahweh Bashem, Yahweh Shah, brother Thumb, to all the brothers, Yahweh Shema and the Thun, Bashem, Yahweh Shah, to all the sisters. Shalom.